Yeah, give me the police.
Units in the Palmerston Avenue area. Units in the Palmerston Avenue area.
1403, precinct Humanic.
Any other unit? 1403, a reported domestic at 109 Palmerston Avenue. 1412, will you back up 1403?
Stafford telegram.
The person to see there is... hold on a minute. The person to see there is Richard Jarrow at apartment 1207.
Did you call the police, ma'am?
The time is 4:34, correct, 03. 1412. 1403 will wait for you there.
Could I have your name, ma'am?
We're too old.
It's serious, I'll call Jerry.
What's wrong with me if it's serious?
And like I said, I haven't heard nothing since I turned the stereo on.
Hold you, Richard. It's the police. Would you open up, please?
Yeah, I heard something.
Try the buzzer downstairs. Somebody there, Arthur.
Hello, police. Hey.
This time we go up with the key. I'd like you to come downstairs, sir.
What's wrong?
Well, she doesn't look so good.
What, is she dead?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? Oh, wait. You get into something like that, the first thing you're going to get punched up by the guy, and the girl slaps you, so but don't move.
You want to just wait here a minute? The inspector would like you to write out everything you saw, if that's okay with you, sir.
Sure.
Mr. Gerald, I'm told you're the only witness.
Yeah, I guess I am. Look, okay, lady, I'm sorry.
I think you better not say anything until we get this whole thing straightened out. I'll get it, okay? Hello?
Okay, honey, I'm in.
I hope you don't mind.
No. Go right ahead. That's about it. That's all I can remember.
Try another one, a little more detailed than this?
Sure.
No, I'd like you to do it on another one, if you don't mind.
All over again?
Yes, if you would, please.
Yeah, sure.
Where's the package?
No, I don't have it. I bummed that from a friend. Well, see, I don't usually smoke. My wife doesn't like me to, but she's away right now at her mother's with the baby.
And what's your friend's name?
What friend?
The one you bummed a cigarette from.
Well, he's not a friend, really. He's just a guy I met. See, I was at night school, and a bunch of us went out for a couple of beers afterwards, and I can give you a couple of their names if you want. Anyway, I kind of tied one on, and I decided to walk it off, and I met this guy. Well, actually, he came up to me and asked me for a light, and I said, sure, if he'd give me a couple of cigarettes.
Could you write that down, too, please? Wait here, would you?
Is this going to take long? I should be getting to work soon.
No, just have a seat, please.
What's the condition of the body?
It's dead, Jimmy. Dead.
Nude or clothed?
Clothed. A nightie.
Any evidence of sexual assault?
I didn't ask.
Well, ask. Hey, look, I'm putting Jerry on this.
Really what?
Well, this is your first murder, and,
What, I'm not giving the fans what they want?
Could I call my wife?
Sure, but could you wait and ask the inspector when he comes?
Well, when's that?
Any minute now.
Now, do you get overtime for this? Time and a half or what? Any minute, huh? You planning on writing a novel on this or something?
Richard, my name's Bud. Can I get you coffee or something?
Can you tell me how much longer I'm going to be here? I really should be getting to work.
I wouldn't worry about that. We'll call if you like.
Yeah, but...
What do you take in your coffee?
Double.
Right.
Yeah, but...
Mr. Gerald, why didn't you tell us she was dead when you called?
What? Because she wasn't.
Yes, she was, and you knew it.
I didn't. I heard her scream again after I called you.
When Officer Human had come up to see you and said, she doesn't look so good. You said she was dead.
I asked. I mean, I just figured from the way he said it and the way he looked that maybe she was.
What's so funny about somebody being strangled?
Nothing.
But you laughed.
Yeah. Well, I was nervous. Sometimes when I'm nervous,
What do you got to be nervous about?
I don't know.
I'll bet.
Look, I know what you're thinking, but I
I'm
didn't...
not thinking anything.
Well, I didn't do it. Okay?
Okay. Would you do me a favor, please?
Yeah, I guess.
You stand up and face the wall. And lift your shirt. And drop your pants and shorts. Lift your shirt. How long did you say your wife's been away?
A week. 8 days. She's coming home today.
How's your marriage? Sex life?
What? Good.
Good. How long has it been since you had sex with your wife?
Look, do I have to answer?
You don't have to answer anything.
Just before she left.
How about since? You had sex with anyone since?
No.
Then where did you get the scratches on your back?
Scratches.
Yeah. And on your buttocks?
I didn't know I had any.
Where do you think you might have got them then?
I don't know. We really gotta do this.
It'll eliminate you, son, okay? Would you lower your trousers, please, Richard?
Hey, just remember where I got him. I scratched myself while I was waiting for you guys. And now the crotch area.
He did the whole apartment.
Right to the ceiling. He must have worn gloves.
He's ready.
Get a search warrant for his place.
Better go the back way. There's reporters still out there.
Yeah. I'll give her a thrill.
Inspector?
Yes, Miss.
Bolitnikov, Tash Bolitnikov.
Miss Bellingham, I have nothing more to explain. Nothing more than I've already given you.
Is Mr. Gerald a suspect, sir?
Why do you ask?
He's been here all morning. You've kept him here all morning.
Everyone's a suspect. Just see your hands, please. Please. Okay, now show me how you think you scratched yourself this morning.
On my back.
No, on the inside of your arms will be okay. Try the other one. Not much fingernail there, eh? Again now, how did you get the scratches?
I thought that's how I did it.
Yeah? Same way you thought you saw this man dragging the girl into 1107.
I did see that.
Okay, describe him to me.
I did already in the statement you got.
You can't remember what you wrote? Did you make this up, too?
Okay, he was kind of tall. He had brownish hair. He was short-like, and he was wearing a blue ski jacket, and I didn't see much of it.
You sure his hair was short, not long like yours?
Yeah, short and mine's not long. It's longish, not long.
Longish. Think you can put together a comp of this man?
Of what?
A picture.
No. No. Yeah, that's something like that. Give me a nose or something. Look, I'm not sure. I mean, I only saw him for half a second. I mean, it was looking more at her.
Yeah, I'm sure you were, eh? She turned out to be a real tiger, didn't she? You thought you'd just swing in off the balcony, pay her a little visit, get what you could. She didn't like that, did she? No. She took off down the hall, screaming like crazy, and that's when you thought, hey, I gotta kill her. It wasn't easy, was it? No. She tore into you with her nails, cut you up real good. Grabbed a hold of some of your hair and pulled that out. Didn't know that, did you? Want to know something? She saved it for us. You want to know something else? You were right. Longish, not short. Longish, not broad. Let's get out of here, Glenn. Something here stinks.
That one's got to be cold by now. Come on. Look, son, there's something you want to get off your chest. I mean, things got just a little out of hand, didn't they?
Listen, lady, try and lay that rap on me and I'll be bounced off the paper so fast you won't have time to powder your nose. You understand? Do you understand? Because you have his own free will. Everything he said and did since he's been here, he did voluntarily. You can print that. I'll call you. Okay. Here. Okay, Sergeant. Okay, Sergeant, you come up now.
So?
So the button he pushed wasn't for this apartment. It was for 1107.
Does that sometimes.
Like this morning,
Like when this morning?
when the officers went down to investigate.
I don't know. I had the stereo on. Somebody buzzed the door this morning, Inspector. Like maybe it was the guy I was telling you about, huh? Are you gonna arrest me or not? And why don't you just let me get the hell out of here and go to work, huh?
I want to search your apartment.
Go ahead. You got the warrant. I'm not gonna stop you.
And I want the clothes you were wearing last night, including the T-shirt.
Do you mind if I change in my bedroom? Thank you very much.
What the hell's going on here?
It's been a murder, honey. And I'm the #1 suspect.
Hey, killer. I got it all worked out.
Yeah?
Yeah. You see her on the elevator, right? Then when she gets off, you follow her, pretending you're going to another apartment. Then when she opens her door, you're in, right?
Right, Corky.
What's she like, eh? Hey, good lady, eh? Pick it up for me, will you, Ricky? I got company.
I told her there was no way I was going to tell her anything and that you hadn't seen nothing anyway.
Oh, what'd you tell her that for?
Oh, come on, Ricky. There's a crazy man out there. If he thinks that you can identify him, well, you're smart enough.
Corky's weak control.
Hey, Cork. It's me, Rick.
Hey. That the guy that killed that girl this morning after having...
Hey, come on, Cork. Look, I was just wondering what you told the cops.
I told him everything just the way you said.
Come on, you know I was only kidding.
What do you mean that ain't how it happened?
Get off it. Look, what'd you tell him?
Tell me, what do you think?
Just sort of nervous, that's all.
Hey, I got the most perfect thing for your nerves, Ricky. Ganja from Jamaica.
You kidding? With the cops running around the place? Even tearing up pieces of my floor. Yeah. Hey, look. Thanks, huh, Cork?
Ricky, if you're fooling around with...
Hello.
Mr. Gerald?
Yeah?
It's Tash Bolitnikov from the Telegram.
Who?
I was talking to your wife this morning, and she seemed to feel that you were...
Oh, yeah. Well, like she told you, it was right. I didn't see nothing. And I'd appreciate it if you print a correction.
But you said...
Look, I was misquoted.
misquoted.
Yeah, and I'll sue if you don't make a correction, okay?
What?
Look, I'd just appreciate it if you'd leave us be. Bye.
Mr. Gerald?
I got the most perfect thing for your nerves, Ricky. Ganja from Jamaica. Just go in. Who is it? Who is it? Yeah.
Come out. Fresh head, Inspector.
Okay, I'll make a deal.
We don't make deals.
No? Then why are we sitting here doing this meditation, eh? You guys want something?
How well do you know Richard Gerald?
Hey, I'm not doing anything like that.
Sure you will.
Yeah, well...
Look, Corky, I can't promise you anything. I can maybe talk to the Crown.
First. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you didn't meet her in the elevator. So how'd you do?
Corky, you're a spiny bastard. Would you lay off?
I got a right to know. Come on. You used a credit card, right? Door was locked with a chain cork. How did you know that? I got X-ray vision, okay?
Pass of the killer. Killer passes.
You know, if they had anything on you, Rick, like fingerprints or anything,
They'd arrested you ages ago.
Wore gloves. Now, would you play the game?
come on, Ricky. It's been a month, okay? How'd you do it?
I flew.
You mean like at Jerry's that night?
Yeah.
You serious?
Sure, I'm serious.
Richard Gerald,
You know my bloody name.
you're under arrest for murder.
Come on, I was only kidding. I mean, Corky was...
It's worse than that. Here.
You swear that the evidence to be given by you to the court and the jury sworn between our sovereign lady the Queen and the prisoner at the bar shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you, sir.
Mr. Van Dirksen, you're an analyst with the Forensic Institute in Toronto.
That is correct.
And for how long have you held that position?
I'm employed at the Institute for over 14 years now.
And could you give the jury an estimate of the number of cases during the 14 years involving hair you would have analyzed?
Well, conservatively, I would say there were at least 500.
And in the years that you've been doing this work, have you ever found hairs from one person that would compare the same microscopically with hair taken from another person's head?
To the best of my recollection, I did not. However, I cannot recall what I saw 5 years ago.
All right, then, I would like you to summarize what you found in comparing hair taken from the apartment of the deceased with that taken from the head of the accused.
Yes. From the pubic area of the deceased, there were 2 hairs similar to the accused. From the plastic bag covering her left hand, there were 3 hairs similar to the hair sample of the accused. From the right shoulder and left chest of the deceased person, there were 2 hairs similar to the hair sample of the accused.
Now, I wonder if you could explain to the jury what you mean by the word similar.
My understanding of similarity is one step short of saying that it came from one particular person. In other words, if these 25 hairs taken from the apartment of the deceased were mixed with the hair sample of the accused person, in no way I would be able to pick those out, because they would look so much alike microscopically. You see, that is the beauty of...
He didn't say the hair matched. I didn't say it matched. Where the hell do you get off changing it, Jimmy? The word is similar.
Similar, matched. So what's the difference? Jury's not supposed to read the paper, you know.
All right, Mr. Moore, can you tell us what did you understand the accused to mean when he used the words, "I flew"?
Well, it goes back to this party I was at where Rick... Can I call him that?
You're referring to the accused?
Yes.
Yes, proceed.
Well, at this party, Rick there, he kept climbing up and down the balconies, you know, like showing off. Then he went up to the roof and disappeared. I didn't see him until later.
What happened when he returned?
Well, he said he'd gone to see some friends on the other side of the building. And they were pretty surprised to see him. He said he told them he just flew.
Members of the jury, have you agreed on your verdict?
We have, Your Lordship.
Do you find the prisoner at the bar guilty or not guilty as charged?
We find him guilty as charged.
Would you stand up, Mr. Gerald?
Life. And 10 years before parole.
Can I have a drink?
Drink? Mr. Quinlan, please.
Have you got an appointment?
Oh, no, but I'll wait.
Oh, could I have your name then?
Tash Bolitnikov.
What?
Hi. I understand you'd like to see Mr. Quinlan?
Yes.
Well, I'm a lawyer, so...
That's nice, so am I. I'll wait to see Mr. Quinlan, thanks.
Good night.
Look, are you sure he's still in there?
Not for much longer. He always goes home for dinner.
Mr. Quinlan.
Forgive me, I completely forgot.
That's all right.
Okay. Come on in. They print all this?
No, just the bloody stuff.
Why'd you come to me?
My father. He helped him get my mother into the country from Russia.
Oh.
Years ago.
I'm glad I did. Inspector William Haggard. Beat me once if they're a son of a bitch.
Will you take the appeal?
They tell me you're a lawyer.
Was. McPherson and Crane. All they give me was small claims and title search. They got bored.
You try me?
Have you any women on your staff?
No.
Well, will you take it? Mrs. Gerald would like to know.
Is he innocent?
Yes, I think so.
A wife's tears?
No. Don't say a woman's intuition either.
Okay, I'll take it.
Because of Inspector Haggard?
No. I just wouldn't want to disappoint your father.
How long is it going to be?
What?
How long is it going to be?
I don't know how long. Months, Richard, maybe longer.
Months.
Ricky, what the hell happened to you?
Nothing.
He's been raped, Mr. Quinlan. He won't say it, but I know it.
Wait there for me. I'll be done as quick as I can. Sure, I.J. I got a new client here. He just came in. And I'd appreciate it if you made sure that nothing,
Unnice?
Yeah. Unnice happened to him.
No sweat, I.J.
Who is he?
A contract killer.
A what?
He's also one of the most delightful people I've ever met. Probably read more law than,
How can you defend someone like that?
Easily. Nothing involved, just the game. I suppose you need a cause, right? Then you better stick to journalism.
By the way, I'm having supper with Corky Moore tonight.
What the hell for?
Just a little journalism.
Yeah.
Lunch.
Oh. Well, next time I won't need your man.
Yeah, but what's my man going to do without you? Your dinner date was so impressed by my man's medieval sense of justice, he ratted. It was all set up by the cops. And since you're so involved anyway, I thought you'd like to do me a favor.
Sure.
Pester the court reporter for me, will you? He says he won't even start thinking about the transcripts until spring.
If you do something for me,
Okay.
let me in on everything.
I'd have to make you a member of the firm.
So?
$1 a day, okay?
Okay.
And if you find me another hair expert, I'll make it $2 a day.
Oh, Von Dirksen's the only one.
Who said that?
He did. The only one in Canada, anyway.
Then I'll make it $3 a day.
The trouble is, no one will even venture an opinion without the transcript. Washington? Yes, select the number for the FBI, please. Or no possibility at all, eh? Could you recommend someone? In Denver? Yes, I understand. Could you recommend somebody? Chicago? No, that's fine. Yes. Yes, I've got it. Thank you. Bye.
Tosh, they're going to really have a bird when that phone bill comes in.
I'll pay.
That's not the point. It's not a story anymore.
Well, what is?
The Holstein Association is having their national banquet tonight. That's what is.
Yes, operator. 2 months? Well, could you tell me how I could reach him in Spain?
Collect call from Chicago. If you take it, they'll probably suspend you. What do I say?
I'll take it. Yes, operator. Look, it's been months. It's a goddamn travesty!
Yeah, I know he called. Said you've been awfully rude and unladylike. He wanted an apology.
Did you give him one?
No, I said that for $3 a day, you were the best investigator I had.
Which reminds me, you owe me...
A chance to begin preparing me an argument on law. You interested?
I don't know.
Well, I can't do a damn thing until I get the transcripts. You could probably make a good start without them. You were there, you made good notes. And, well, if you want to keep this thing moving... Make yourself at home. Good night. Two more things. Try and find out how short hair can also be long, and how I can convince a court to throw out the balcony climbing evidence. And, Happy New Year.
What time is it?
It's 8:45. And it's Tuesday.
Oh, I'm gonna be late for work again.
Your little tantrum worked. Transcripts. Oh, and, don't forget, we're expecting you at 8.
of England, 3rd edition, page 441, citing... Hello. Will's circumstantial evidence, 6th edition, page 190. Do you want me to go on?
Yeah. What the hell?
People upstairs thought it was a marvelous idea. You see, anybody could do it, therefore it doesn't prove a thing. It's inadmissible.
Anybody mad enough, that is.
We're not arguing that.
He just sat there and watched this guy across from me snuff himself. He wouldn't let anybody near him. The cops says nobody. And he just put a razor up to his throat and... Funny, eh? When my wife comes to visit, I can talk to her phone through glass. But you guys, best, huh?
Hey, wait a minute! Wait! Would you do something for me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, good. Come with me. Excuse me, gentlemen. This won't take a minute. 1001. Please describe.
Face oval, eyes, I think, brown, hair short.
Okay. Hope you don't mind me messing up your hair.
No, I guess not. May I go?
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, sorry, gentlemen. Sorry. Chicago. Look, I only came here to warn you guys that if you're planning a murder, then you'd better wear a hairnet. Because your hairs fall out at the alarming rate of 100 a day. And furthermore, only 2 in 4,500 people have hair that is similar. And that is very easy to spot under a microscope.
Gerald's guilty, I knew it.
Let me finish. It's very easy to spot if the hair is dark brown, red, or black. However, I would get off. So should have Richard Gerald.
You're blonde.
It is very difficult, if not impossible, to tell the difference between the hair of one blonde person and another using the comparison microscope. They all tend to look the same. A direct quote.
And that's all Von Dirksen was looking for. Similarity.
But how do you prove Gerald is innocent?
Dr. Mortimer goes on. A much better method of hair analysis, in my opinion, is a neutron activation analysis devised at... Guess where? The University of Toronto. There has been another expert not 6 blocks from here all this time. No other expert might.
Yes?
I'll get the hair.
Tash? Gentlemen?
They're changing the law. Now, if we could go to trial tomorrow, everything would be fine. But by the time I get that hair, and by the time we get through an appeal and onto a retrial, it'll be a year, maybe 2. And by that time, the new bill will be law. And...
2 years? Okay. Okay, 2 years.
Okay. Now, what the new change in the law means is they can up the charges against you to first-degree murder. And if anything goes wrong, if the new tests don't prove anything, or if they destroy my expert, and they say they can, it'll be another automatic 25 years in here, not 10. And...
Great. So what are you saying to me? You want me to say I'm guilty?
No.
So do you trust this new guy?
Yes.
So?
Sample with the hair in it. Goes
in this little holder in the irradiation controller, and then push the button, which blasts the sample down into the heart of the reactor to irradiate it. And this gives us information on the various trace elements in the hair sample. The radioactive sample we now bring across to this other side of the room where we have a gamma ray spectrometer. Each gamma ray that's emitted from the sample with a discrete energy will show up as part of a series of separated little peaks, as you can see on the screen. And then the information that we want will type out across here on the teletype. Have a look to see how the two hairs compared. We look first at titanium. They don't match. Iodine is a very bad number in both of them, so it can't be used. The bromines don't match. The manganese doesn't match. The copper doesn't match. Down to aluminum, that's high and that's fairly low, so they don't match again. And finally to sulfur, that's high and low again, so the sulfur doesn't match. So these two hairs just don't match.
Mr. von Dirksen, your definition of similar is that there are absolutely no differences.
That is correct.
And you found two hairs, one belonging to Mr. Gerald, the other taken from the body of the deceased where there were no differences.
There were no differences.
So you are saying, are you not, that it is possible to have two hairs out of one scalp that are absolutely identical?
Oh, by all means, yes.
And you can tell?
Yes.
Can anybody else tell?
An examiner with the same experience will come to the same conclusion.
That they're absolutely identical?
Yes.
You will go that far?
Yes, it is obvious that in the millions of hairs of one person, the two hairs are exactly alike.
And it is also obvious that out of the millions of hairs of one person, one of these hairs may be identical to the hairs from some other person, out of the millions and billions of people on this planet.
There is a possibility.
So it is a possibility that somewhere there exists two people with identical head hairs.
It is possible.
What are the statistical probabilities of that?
I don't know.
Have you ever looked into that?
No.
You can't give us any literature that says that, can you? Any scientific reports?
You have cited Codet's paper, which came out with some possibilities that a hair could have come from one.
Or that two hairs looking alike could have come from two different people.
I don't think this is in the paper.
Are you not familiar with the statistics that show that based on their measurement and their analysis using 23 characteristics, 1 out of every 4,500 people could have the same hair characteristics?
Yes.
And you only use at the maximum 9 characteristics, is that correct?
I haven't counted them.
So if you only use 9, the chances are 1 in 29 people could have the same hair.
Well, I'm not sure. I'm not familiar with the statistics.
But you can't disagree with the statement.
I can't support them either. I don't know.
You don't know.
As they say, I guess I can write it off as a paid vacation. Courtesy of Her Majesty the Queen. Thank you.
Three and a half years, and they won't even give him his train ticket home.
That's right.
No, that's not right, IJ.